How's it all going, guys? Deeks again with another All About Truvis, number 30, my age. Not quite, maybe add 10 onto that, but All About Truvis number 30. I can't believe I've got this far. I always thought I was going to try about 5 or 6 and then give up, but I still get lovely comments from you guys, and I really appreciate when you put anything in the comments or send me any messages, so thank you so much. This episode is going to be Ode to Siegfried. Siegfried, you are a legend. You helped me out with some stunners last time, and this time I reckon this is there's a term that they use on American Pickers. I don't know if you watch the TV show. It's an American show where they go and search barns for antiques, but this is the mother lode. Okay, there is some cracking balls. I think I've got 17 to share with you today. So let's stop talking and start sharing. We'll start with a ball from Dubai, and it is the Els Club. This is quite a common ball that you see out there, but it's not one that I've managed to get hold of, and it's simply just the Els Club logo on a white background in the blue. Lovely ball. I've always wanted to watch a tournament at the Els Club. I think it was one of the playable courses on Tiger Woods 12, and it was a stunning course there. I think I've watched them, Pete Finch and Richelieux play there as well, and it does look like a lovely course. The Els Club. Second one is a seed merchant. Took me a while to research this one, but it is a company called Channel, and they are seed merchants in where is it exactly? Let me just look at my notes. I can't see. Channel, yeah, just Channel Seed Company. I wasn't sure exactly where they were located, but it's just lots of green seas on the white background. Moving up to Ontario. Now, I don't know much about these Callaway reps, but Ontario seems to be one of those states that every single course has a ball. And this one is the Brantford Golf and Country Club with the number 1879. It's a really nice logo with a maple leaf. And sometimes I think that when they do the kind of thin black lines on the white, they get lost. But this is actually quite nice. It's a nice ball. Ontario. I might have to do a count of actually how many Ontario balls there are out there, because there are a significant amount. And I mean, I thought Hawaii had a lot, but I think Ontario may be beating that. Brantford. Next is the Omaha Seniors Open, and I'm guessing that was a tournament this year because it's got the number 2021. It's got I think the Omaha Country Club logo in it, and then 42nd US Senior Open. Right, this one, can I locate which one this is? Right, staying in Canada, this is the Toronto ball, but it is the ladies version. So the golfer is the silhouette of a lady, and the colour is in purple, which differs that of the male ball, and it's got the number 1924. I would suggest that 1924 was probably the year the golf course was established. Toronto. This one is a packaging company. Now, this is one of those balls that I think will just keep going up in value because they were printed, I think, 2018 or just a bit beforehand. Obviously, with all the flooding that we get in the market now, there are some balls out there that is just going to get harder and harder to find. Wahlberger is a really key one, which you only see a handful of, and they can command really good prices. Now, this one is a packaging company called Greif, and they're based in New York. But this is one of those balls that you kind of see in when Callaway do like a marketing campaign from a few years ago, and they put lots of different Truvis. This is one of those balls that you'd usually find on that marketing because it's one of the original marketing Truvis, I believe. But it's one of those ones that I think would probably cost over £20 now if you wanted to buy individually. That's $30 at the moment, but it's simply just the company name on a green background. There's nothing special about it. The number 21 is a number that you don't see very often, but it's the fact that it was an early print. Right, now we've got a couple here of bears. Now the first one, we know which bear it is. It's the Old Works in Montana. And it's simply the bear in yellow on the white background. Now that is a really, really nice bull. We've also got this one, which at the moment is unidentified. If you can identify this one, please let me know in the comments. But it's ultimately the same bear, but in black with the number 919. Now 919 surely must be an area code. So I could probably do a bit of research, find out where the 919 is an area code for, and then golf course bear, see what comes up. But at the moment, I've not been lucky enough to identify that one. But this one is Old Works, Montana. Right, the next one is back to Ontario, and this is Georgian Bay. This one is a really nice bull. I see this quite a lot, and I always see it commanding values of over $20. And it is just a windswept tree on a purple background. Usually you find the trees on a green or in green on a white background, but on a purple background it looks really different. And I think they've done a really good job there. Georgian Bay. Okay. Next one is Wickenburg Ranch, which is the kind of WR on a black background. Again, I think this is probably one of those earlier prints that you probably won't see too many of now. Wickenburg Ranch in Arizona. It's a really, really nice bull, this. Sometimes when you get them on the black background, they can look a bit messy, but there's no doubting with the WR in there. Really nice logo. Okay, so this one... This one is from Quebec, so obviously Canada rife with Callaway. It's the first one, one of the first few that I think I've got from Quebec. I think Fleur de Lis might be from Quebec, but this one, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, is Laval de Richelieux, and it's simply the kind of blue logo, and I'm not quite sure how to describe it. Some kind of plug maybe. And it's got the number 9 on, but it's a really nice blue. So if you've got Horseshoe Bay, this one looks similar, and Mission Vallee in the same blue. This will go really nice in my collection. Number 9, La Vallée de Richelieu. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your language. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now this is from Alberta, so staying above the border, and this one is Blackhawk. And I don't think the camera's going to do this one justice, but it's kind of like a hawk landing to get its prey. This really isn't doing it any justice, but it's a really nice bull. Again, sometimes when you just get it in the black, it gets lost. I think this suffers from that a little bit, but you can definitely see when you've got it in front of you, the kind of perch of the hawk. It's a good one. Right, the next one is from Texas, and this is Kissing Tree. And this is a really nice standout bull, actually. I think this one will probably sit next to my Chick-fil-A bull, which is KT, Kissing Tree from Texas. Really, really straightforward, easy to make out bull. Right, so we're now getting into the nitty-gritty. Now, obviously, if you've seen the thumbnail, you know that there's a special one coming up, but there's more than that, so do stay tuned. The next one is... and I've not made a description, so I may get this wrong, but I think it's Cherry Tree in Colorado. No. My mistake. This one is Cherry Tree from Colorado. So you've got the interlinking C's on a gold and green background. Now that one is a really nice bull. Sometimes when you get the gold in there, it starts to look a bit messy, but this is a really nice mix with the gold and the gold and the green. Sorry, I'm desperately trying to look ahead of my notes. Okay, so I think that means that this one is Fort Collins in Colorado. I'm really sorry if you're from Colorado, I'm butchering your state, but this is a really nice one, a really kind of like flat leaf, Really gentle stalk, and it's not lost. You know, there's a lot of detail going on in here. You can see the veins in the leaves, but it does stand out. It does look nice. So I've got 2 left to show you, and they are huge. They are really, really big balls. I've seen both of them go for well over $300, which is £200, and they are really, really rare Truvis. Now, the first one is Mark Crossfield. So you can see his image on a blue background. Now, I don't know if these were just made for a promotional event or whether, you know, he just bought some for himself. I don't particularly watch him. I find him a bit, I'm trying to think of the right words. He's a bit kind of, I don't know, I kind of prefer the kind of, it's really difficult to explain. When you listen to Richelieux, it's like he wants to teach you, he wants to guide you, he's kind of there with you. I don't know, I kind of feel like Mark Crossfield's a little bit, I wouldn't say ranty, but I think if he was a teacher of mine, I think I'd struggle. But this ball is rare, and I mean really rare. I think I know 2 people that have one apart from me, and the only time I ever see it up for sale, it's definitely commanding 3 numbers, at least 3 digits. So I am really, really stoked to have this one. Mark Crossfield in blue on the white background. Okay. The last one is the prototype, the cherry red ball. This one is in really good condition. There is a slight discoloration, but as you can see, when you place it up against the retail that you see in the shops now, you can see that it is distinctly darker. Now this ball here, I have heard people pay insane amounts. I heard, and I couldn't corroborate it, but I heard that someone paid over $1,000 for one. And it is very, very rare, just like all the other prototypes, but for some reason this seems to be kind of the one that's held in the highest regard. I previously thought that was the gold one, but everyone talks about the cherry red like it is the hardest one to get hold of. So I am so thankful. Siegfried, I know you're watching. I really appreciate everything that you're doing for me. All I can tell you is that you have helped a collector significantly. You could have been a profiteer, you could have been someone to try and make lots of money, but you didn't. What you did is you made someone really happy. So Siegfried, thank you so much. And thank you for everyone for watching these 17 new balls for my collection. I am now officially over 500. I am running out of space, which is fortunate because we're going to be moving house in the next year or so. And I'm hoping when that happens, we can start getting the shelves up. But this one will be the pride on the shelves. Siegfried, thank you so much. If you all enjoyed this video, hit like. Please do comment if you've got any comments or things that you want to see in future. And if you have not subscribed, if you watching right now, if you've not subscribed, please hit me a subscribe. It just means the world to me, and I know 22 subscribers doesn't mean very much to a lot of you, but for me it means that 22 people are actually semi-interested in something that I'm quite passionate about. So anyway, that is me for All About Truvis number 30. Take care, have a good day, and enjoy the football if you're in England, because we are playing Italy in the European Championship finals. Come on, England! Take care, bye-bye.